Don't blink, it's your boy Hank with some new content. We have season 1, episode 1 of Blind Date. Now, why did I take notes? Because I got ADHD. I know it's a show I watch every season of, from the first to the fourth. The only thing I didn't watch was last season, like the football thing. It's like that show's done. That show's done, and there's some people in that show that ruined it for me. But we're back. We're back here with some new content. I wasn't even gonna watch it. I wasn't even gonna watch it because I was like, last season really disappointed me. Not in the quality of the show, but in the quality of participant. There was this girl who was trying to put a false narrative on another guy. There was this guy who fake cried. So I was like, dudes, I know what you're wanting to make a show, but this is a show I love, you know? And that's just the way it is. And if it feels like I'm rambling, it's because you watch a show for first season and it's a great show, and then some people they're trying to ruin it. And although they're just all kind of human, and you can expect to have amazing human in the show, but there was this girl, right? And there was this girl in season 3. The blonde, it was a blonde chick, and she was talking about how um she made mistakes, and how she strung along a guy called Mark for another guy called Barrett, right? And Barrett was an happy relationship, and they continue with the show. They continue with the, and she was destroyed on social media. She was destroyed, but then she admitted she was wrong. She admitted that she did something that was not cool, and she seemed to grow from it. We had this girl who's, I'm not even gonna talk about last season. Let's focus on this season because I got a lot to say. To say some notes because I didn't want to watch it, but I watched it and I was impressed. Season 1, episode 1. Again, I love the relationship with the boys in the boys pod. Maybe I'm a boy's boy, but just seeing a group of men together having fun, chilling, and it's cool because you have moments where yo, let's get it, let's fucking get it, let's you have that sport mentality. There's also this moment where they're basically stranger, and after the first date, the first relationship, there's this guy Easy that I fucking love, and he's coming back from a date, and the other boy's like, yo, I'm happy for you, bro, and you believe it, right? And then you got the girl, which is a completely different mentality. Like, how's it going, honey? They're there for each other. There's solidarity, and I fucking love that too. It's the how can I say this without sounding like a dick? It's the opposing the opposing, not opposing mentality, but this the difference and similarity. There's this sense of community in both the girl pod and the man pod. um but what I'm loving is the difference and ambiance. The girls are gonna be super neat. They're gonna tell a story. The boys like, yo, you see what I did, bro? It was so cool. There's just like a very relaxed ambiance with the boys, and a more serious, more formal with the girls, which is something I again love. It's a different mentality. It's a different of perception. Again, it's all about perception. So it's season 1, right? I love that we have again Vanessa Lachey and Nick Lachey. A lot of people they say, well, they've been here for 4 years, but hey, I it's funny. It is funny because Nick Lachey and Vanessa Lachey as a host, they're not super present, and they don't need to be super present. When they are present, though, it works. I love Nick Lachey. I think the way he talks, the way he presents himself, is very like authoritative, but he's chill about it. You got Vanessa who's very opinionated, and she has a high opinion. She has her values, and she's gonna set him. And it's kind of cool that to see that she's like a sword, and she's attacking when she feels that she needs to attack. You got Nick who's like a shield. He's protecting her. He's like bringing her back. It's like they have a good chemistry. And every time I'm like, oh, Vanessa and Nick again. I can't remember the reunion, and just how good of a show they did right there. You can tell that they truly care about it, right? So I think it's super cool. I wrote down, I wrote down, actually, actually, bro, I wrote down a page. Okay, it is just a page. Let's not go crazy. But I wrote on a page. So the page, and what I said, Stacy. So I don't know how should I put this, because usually I do 20 minutes show, and all the show I did so far are narrative. This is the technically the first show I'm doing, which is reality TV, kind of like. So it's weird for me because when it's a narrative, it's easier to follow. when it's like this. So, for example, I wrote that Stacy was demanding, right? Because she asked the guy to do like a physical exercise, she can see him, and then she started giving him points. And I was like, what the fuck? You just met. But then you realize that the guy is a firefighter. And yeah, maybe she thought he was full of shit. You just meet people. You never know what to expect. And actually, Stacy, she's actually super chill. I really like Stacy. There's not a single person so far that I didn't like. I know a lot of people are gonna be mad at Uche, but we'll go into that later. We got firefighter, my dude. Oh yeah, yeah. There was this guy who I think it was Izzy, and he's fucking. Oh, he burped in the date, and it's just to show you how realistic it is. Like, I mean, okay, advice, you probably shouldn't burp on your first date. But if you're hiding something and you're not being yourself, then what is better, right? I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was authentic, and if I was a date with a girl that burps, if it was constant burping, I'd be like, chill. But if one burp, I would have laughed. So I thought it was super cool to see that we got Lydia. Yeah, I actually really like Lydia and Milton. Um, Milton, Milton, I gotta say, I was impressed with Milton. He came in full nerdy, and she was talking to him that was nerdy. And I actually felt so. I think I'm gonna go with the order I put it here. I'm gonna go it by step, because if you're watching the episode as you're watching this, like with the ADH brain, like someone like someone right here, yeah, and you're probably doing like me. Milton, he came in with a nerd, and the chemistry they were similar. And I was like, yo, Milton is actually pretty cool, because she called him a nerd, and Milton's like, nah, 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 I'm not a nerd. And he put his foot down, but in a cool way. And he was cocky. He acted cocky, but you can tell it was not cockiness. He was just not being arrogant. There's this difference between being arrogant and being confident. My boy was being confident. He wasn't being like, no, no, it's actually not who I am. Let me show you who I am. Versus, nah, don't call me like that. Fuck you. And it's very different. Fortunately, Lydia was like, yo, Milton is too young. And she wasn't able to see past that. It sucks because Milton really liked her. Milton, so can be okay, bro. I fucking love Izzy. If I had, okay, so I've only watched the first episode, so it's hard for me to go and say, hey, my favorite's this guy. But so far, I like Izzy. Izzy seems to be the one that the girls they really like. I really like Izzy because he seemed authentic. He seemed like he has a lot of experience. Um, Boy wise, I would say Izzy my favorite. Girl wise is gonna be Johnny. I fucking love Johnny. She's cool. She's sweet. She's calm. She's really cute. Really, really cute. And she just seemed like she has a good heart. And she kept on talking about how her past relationship where were not super cool. But you realize that it's basically her saying that, hey, um, it's more about the fact that it's her being wanting or desiring just to be with somebody that she can face, to be helping people. She want to help people, and if she can help the person she loved the most, her partner, who can she love, right? And that was beautiful for Johnny. Izzy's super chill. You talking about having to move. A lot of girls like him. But you know what? At first, I really liked Izzy. There was a couple minutes where I said, yo, Izzy's a player. Fuck that. With Izzy, I'm gonna come in later and say why I love Izzy. And Izzy's super chill. Like, super, super chill. Izzy is my main man for now. Um, Stacy, I wasn't sure about her when she was demanding the guy do some squats, some exercise. And then I was like, maybe the firefighter. I wanted to give her another chance, because they would deserve chances. And she's fiery, bro. But she's chill. She's super cool. Like, she's talking about having fun. She's talking about how she likes to go out. Likes talking about how she wants to be involved in the party. And I think that's super cool, because Stacy is the kind of girl that is not afraid to admit that, yo, I'm entertaining. I'm going to be entertaining. I don't want to be at home. I'm not going to be at home. And I actually like that. Again, I wrote Johnny the cutest, because technically, physically, she's the girl I would like the most. And I know it's Love is Blind, so it's technically not physically. But yeah, she's also super sweet, and so far, Johnny has made the biggest impression on me. And it sucks. It sucks. It really fucking sucks. Okay. So I wrote this. You can clearly see I have shitty handwriting. Fuck. I was rude. Okay. I don't have a shitty handwriting, okay? People nowadays. They're millennial. Uh, I was shipping. I love Izzy and I love Johnny, and I wrote down these event wise, chronological wise. So, and we had a day between Izzy and Johnny, my two faves. They hit it off. They hit it off. I'm happy for my boy. I'm happy for my girl, but Johnny is so cute, you know. And yeah, they really match it up. I'm shipping them. I'm really shipping Johnny and Izzy. I was after the first couple I was like shipping was Lydia and Milton, right? But right away we were told that it was not gonna happen, which is kind of cool, right? So Johnny and Izzy, their chemistry was really cool. They really the chemistry, and it wasn't chemistry that was alongside. It was chemistry from the very first day. So you can see the chemistry. I wrote down off the hook, right? Uh, hook feet too. Oh yeah. It was amazing. It was really cool. And then yeah, it's Stacy talking about a date, and she was like, "This guy's fifufum." I was like, "What the fuck?" But then maybe I'm the what the fuck. Maybe I should be supposed. I'm supposed to know what that means, and I'm a dork for not knowing. Maybe right. And now you just saw my ability because I actually put on a I actually put on just to look good. But if you look, not wearing anything underneath. The magic of television. Hi guys. I hoping that you didn't see my pin because I would make this video very different subject. Oops. Oh, I'm so cringe. Fuck. Right off the hook. Oh yeah, I actually we had a glimpse of JP and Stacy, but he's super chill. Super chill. He seemed like the kind of guy. I actually really like the girl they're gonna set him up with so far, Taylor. I think she's super chill too. I did like the fact that she feels it feels to me like Taylor. She has a lot of baggage, right? She feels I feel like she's carrying a lot of weight on her shoulder, but I do feel like JP is chill enough to be like, don't worry, honey, I got you. And that's I think although it might not be fair for JC to always have to carry somebody JP sorry to have somebody that carry baggage. I think everybody has baggage to a certain extent, and I feel like if he can take he can I know the burden he should be able to get the goods, which is Taylor, and she's super chill. Taylor is super chill, super chill. I got Uche got the move. Uche, I didn't know what to believe from him like, in the beginning. And I know people are gonna not like the fact that he said, "Oh, you cheated, so we're off," right? I think Uche had the moves. I see a lot of girls interested in him, right? And he actually seemed to know what he was talking about. He seemed very fluent, right? I actually like Uche. I think he's a so far he's like a good dude. He made one wrong move. Elia was my I really like Elia. She seemed like me to be super chill, and again I wrote that I like Uche. So Elia, when I saw Elia, I was like, okay, this can match, this can work. Elia, she's super chill. Uchi's kind of like a nerdy, like not reserved per se, but somewhat. And it is cool to see that we got Laya was kind of able to say, "We got this. We actually are able to pair off together well because the chemistry again. We got Johnny Izzy off the hook. Uche got the move. Laya anime. She likes anime. She likes guitar. She seems super chill. There's two lawyers again, so it could be cool. I got Stacy. So I wrote down Stacy 3 times, and I was like super chill because she had a date with the Fisher guy. And I was like, okay, they're really ending him off. I think she feeds off the energy of others. And again, when I said she was a party girl, if party people are often feeding off the energy. If a party is lame, they'll be lame. But if a party is bopping, they'll be bopping, right? So we got Chris super. Oh yeah, yeah. Again, I actually really like Johnny. She had a moment with Chris where he totally was basically raped by a girl, and I like the fact that he was open about it. I like the fact that he was talking about it. I think it was super touching. I actually like the fact that he said we often think only women are victim. There's also men. I think there's possibly uh, statistically wise, probably more women will get raped. But the fact that we have a man who's able to say, "Yo, it happens to us too," I think it raised awareness, and I think awareness needs to be a have to for the situation to change. If we don't know there's a problem, we cannot change the problem, right? Uh, oh man, this is why I like Izzy. Izzy, right away on the second date, you could tell he was being pressured by Lydia, right? And I came in biased. I came in super biased because Lydia, she said, "Oh, I've been told I am too much. I'm too caring." When you tell me that, my mind is gonna go to a place where, well, you tell me that, so maybe you are, right? Um, Stacy, she's super chill. Izzy was pressured by Lydia. You can tell he was trying to be distant in a second date, but she didn't catch up on the vibes, and she was being intense. I feel bad for Izzy because Izzy, he was trying not to hurt her feelings, right? And that's why I kind of think he was a player. 'Cause I know you're trying not to say her feeling, but if she's not the one for you, yeah, so there you go, bro. Right? I was shipping one by Lydia. Okay, a ship Uche. Yeah, I was shipping you Uche and Alaya because I don't know. They just seem to vibe together well. They just seem to be so together well. And this is before the cheating allegation. Right? So I thought it was really working out together. So I know that right now it's not going well, but I kind of want to see them together, right? Together with Sue, JP, super cute because again, um, he's like he's so calming, and she seemed nervous, she seemed distressed, and he's so calming, he's able to reassure her, and I think that in that right environment this girl is phenomenal. So I think I really like them together. um okay, yeah. I know that Izzy did the right thing, because at the third date, she called him, she said, "Hola mi amor," and that's "Hi my love," and it was like, "No, this has to end," so he just tell her, and she was sad, but I think it was the right thing to do. And it's kind of cool because she was the first to cry. Lydia was the first to cry, and people were there for her. And then Laya was crying, and Lydia was the first to say something. I wrote down Ella chill, Ella chill, and love Uche. It's cool because it's so sad. Their date was going so well when Uche asked her, "Have you been cheating?" And she actually said the truth, right? And I was sad because Uche didn't seem to want to listen, right? And she was trying her best to explain, but then again, it could have been excuses, and I cannot understand where Uche come from. He's afraid because, maybe you guys been cheated on. We don't know the full story. At the end, he said, "You didn't have to tell me, and I do appreciate that you did it." But it was too late. She was gone, bro. She was gone, right? It was sad because I like those two together, and I kind of wanted those two together. But at the end, we got a solid scene with my boy JP giving out some solid advice. Well done, sir. Well done. Love this show. So far, season 1, episode 1, amazing. I love you guys. Peace.